Barangay Ginebra seeking a twice-beat advantage in the playoffs of the Commissioner's Cup. Ginebra defeated Northport Batang Pier last night. Now let's bring back Ginebra's high-flying forward, Jaime Malonzo. Jamie joining us live via Zoom. Hopefully it's better this time around. Jay, can you test? Good morning.
Good morning, Jay.
Much better. Yes, much better. Well, earlier I did say you had a great game. Of course, 26 points, 5 huge blocks from you last night. You were named as the best player against your former team, the team that traded you, Northport. Do you consider this game as already your breakout game as part of Ginebra, Jay?
I probably wouldn't say so. You know, I've been playing a couple great games this season so far, so yeah. I think this is just one to add to the pile. And yeah, we're just gearing up, getting ready for the playoffs. So it should be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting for sure.
Was there added motivation for you because you were facing your former team? Was there like an extra push, extra oomph? That's why you had to do them like that. 26 points, 5 blocks last night.
There was definitely a little added motivation. It's my old team, my old, like I said, familiar faces, and old coach. So it's always fun when you get to go against them for a change. So for sure.
You know what? Almost every rookie or newcomer in a team led by Coach Tim Cohn, there's always that adjustment period. So that player could learn Coach Tim's system and get used to what he wants to do, how he wants things to be done. What were the struggles or challenges, if you can say, like you faced in learning, you know, being under Coach Tim's wing, and how were you able to overcome those challenges, if any, Jamie?
Definitely challenges with the system. But it's normal. He says it all the time, and he lets us play our game, and soon enough, you know, things are gonna click, and definitely be where they're supposed to be at. I would say, you know, the players, the coaches, they've all done this before, so they definitely know what they're doing, and just sort of buying into the system, you know. Learning small little wrinkles here and there, and it just takes practice with this offense set, and with everything that they're trying to do over here at Ginebra. But all is well, you know, and it's gonna click soon. So for sure, we're all excited.
You're still a young kid anyway. You're still 26, and there's still a long way to go for you. It's still a long career, and you're doing so well already with this team. You know what, Jay? Looking at the numbers here, 3 locals stand out consistently for Barangay Ginebra. Of course, there's you, who's been very consistent this conference. Scotty, who's the reigning PBA MVP. And Christian, C-Stan, is just playing his mind out, coming off the bench, just providing that energy. You guys are the top locals in scoring, rebounding, assists, and blocks. Are we seeing this birth of the new era of a big 3 with Scotty, you, Christian, with all due respect to Japet, who's still there, LA, Stanley, and all those guys?
Definitely. You know, we're a talented squad, and we're really sort of just scratching the surface, I feel like. We all can bring something different to the table. We're all different in so many ways, but when you put us together, you know, we really complement each other. So, definitely.
Let's look at your current stat line, Jay. 14 points, almost 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. It's lower than your averages of 17 points, 10 rebounds, and 2.2 assists with Northport. Those numbers going down, but I think, of course, Ginebra is a deeper team. Most people would agree. And you have to adjust with this system with Coach Tim and your teammates. You have LA, Stanley, Scotty, Japet, Christian, Justin, who's your import for this conference. Do you think your current numbers and the way you're playing right now would merit enough attention for Gilas, and the way you've been contributing for Gilas? Is there, can you say, like that assurance that you'd be part of the World Cup next year, that World Cup lineup?
You know, I feel like I still got a lot to do in this next month or so. You know, especially with these playoffs. There's so much basketball still left to be played this this conference, and I definitely think, you know, if I can finish up as best as possible, I'll definitely be able to boost some momentum going into that Gilas stint, and you know, for sure, probably want to be part of it. So definitely see.
Jay, is there still a part of your game that you're not content with? Because we know Jaime Malonzo ever since your Salle days. You're very athletic. I remember that time in the UAAP, one of your first games, Ateneo Salle, you dunked on 30. Now you're good friends, obviously now, but and even teammates with Gilas. But when you mention Jaime Malonzo's name, it's always those highlights, dunk after dunk, even with Northport, the blocks, just getting the crowd going. Is there still one part of your game that you're not content with, that you still feel you can up a notch?
Definitely. I feel like there's a lot I can improve on. I think I can improve in almost every aspect of my game still and take it to a whole nother level. So, for sure, we're just in a loading phase, but I think one day I'll definitely get to the point I want to be in.
Well, you played some games with Gilas, and you know, safe to say you're still. Well, I believe you should be part of that World Cup lineup, but of course, nothing is definite yet. It's still a long way to go for the World Cup in 2023. Let's take a look at Scotty. You and Scotty and Japet, you guys having fun there. But Scotty, man, he's just finally he's finding his groove with Gilas, especially in that fifth window as well of the qualifiers. Because Coach Shot and I were talking about the lack of pure point guard, and Scotty was just really fantastic, holding that position down, looking for teammates, creating for his own shots. What can you say about Scotty's performance in that last window, and what do you guys talk about, especially with Gilas? Because it seems like even when you guys have your eyes closed, both of you, you know each other very well. You just have to. Scotty just needs to wink at you, and then you cut baseline. He finds you there, gives you the dime. You can do whatever, dunk it, lay it up.
For sure. You know, with Gilas and Ginebra, we do a couple of the same actions. You know, and just Scotty's just so good at it. He knows the offense really well, and he knows how to play it, how to attack it, like you said, wink and find you, how to set you up.
Yeah.
So, man, it was pretty cool seeing Scotty do some of the things he was doing overseas and against those Saudi teams and the Jordan, I think it was. And it was sort of like, you know, him seeing the way he plays in the Ginebra uniform, just in the blue uniform. So it was dope to see for sure.
And also out-rebounding you and other big guys too. Like doing it at an international level, out-rebounding way bigger guys than him. Let's talk about your other teammate, JB, Justin Brownlee. Of course, Japet also with, as I mentioned earlier, with Ginebra and with Gilas. But how excited are you having JB there? Of course, his naturalization papers, as the process is still ongoing, but all signs point towards having Justin Brownlee as your naturalized player for that sixth window happening next year here in the Philippines. How exciting is that, Jay?
That's super exciting, man. He's my teammate. Very excited for him and what he has going on. I think he's like the perfect fit. So, you know, that's always something to be excited about. He'll go and he'll just be solid for you. And I think everybody is just as excited as I am. So, man, I can't wait to see Justin in that blue uniform for sure.
Jay, quick message to the Barangay Ginebra fans before we let you go. Really quick.
I just want to thank you guys, Maraming salamat, for all the support and all that you're doing for us. You know, man, it's honestly a blessing to be playing in front of you guys. So, thank you guys, and just continue to support our team for sure.
Jay, thank you again for your time, and we hope to be talking to you again soon. Stay safe. Happy for you, man. Keep going. You're living the life, Jay. Keep going.
Thank you, Andre. Thank you.
Have a great weekend. Thanks, Jay. Let's keep in touch. That was Jaime Malonzo of Barangay Ginebra, fresh off that victory last night against his former team, the Northport Batang Pier. Thanks, Jamie.